me what that is. It's genius.
Sensei.
Hey, the Irish music worked out in our flavor.
If Irish eyes are smiling, it's time for Pinchy times.
Don't ever disparage my people like that with that garbage song.
You don't like that song?
I'm part of the American Irish Coalition.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hey, fucker, I have green underwear on.
No, you do not.
Hey, green stuff's coming out of my dick.
That's not true
Yes.
either.
Just like the Chicago River, dude.
I believe it because would never give yourself an STD test.
I wouldn't, dude.
But can I get a couple pinches in? Because
Are you out of your mind? It's the gayest thing you've done thus far.
That's not gay.
He goes, let me get a couple pinches, a couple licks.
I didn't say anything about licking nothing. Let me get
a couple licks in there.
Let me get a couple pinches in there, dude.
You fucking dude. Welcome to the #1 Gooner podcast. This guy was just telling me his gooning habits. He goes, I would never goon on a laptop.
That's true.
Why?
Dude. Laptops are for work, dude. You're gonna bring a whole fucking laptop out and fucking jerk your dick into a laptop?
He goes, I use a desktop. That's how a real man jerks it.
I find it unbelievable that I used to jerk off with a desktop computer.
Dude, you are so fucking out of your mind. You go, laptop, work, desktop, gooning.
No,
he goes,
not
I
desktop
need all the memory. I need a big screen.
Goon on your phone, dude, or just use your imagination.
Goon on your phone. On my phone, dude. You know, there's a whole different division of gooners. There's phone gooners. There's laptop
There's
gooners.
the people who put it on the big screen and goon hard in their goon caves.
Are there?
Yeah, they've got goon setups, dude.
Seriously?
Where they do the HD, like the curved fucking gaming monitor, and they're fucking jerking it to the fucking. And then also,
I respect that.
There's
dude.
the virtual reality gooners. That's why I threw away those virtual reality glasses. I was afraid I was going to start gooning.
Yeah,
but
stuff. I can't imagine. I've never gooned in those, but I don't like them. Period. I tried them one time for about 15 minutes. I thought it was unbelievable, and I was like, I never want to do this again.
Yeah, it's hard to get it set up working correctly too.
He goes, hard to get your goonin cave exactly how you want it. Dude, why don't they do Goon Masters on like one of these home improvement shows?
Oh yeah, because they've run out of all the Cake Boss stuff.
Yeah, he goes, look, I want the ultimate goonie cave. He goes, look, I've got.
Oh, dude,
I will show you how to jerk
Pimp
it.
my goon cave. Yeah. This is Ryan O'Neal. My name is Andrew DeWitt. You're watching Slop Quest or hearing it,
dude. Goon Masters. They have Treehouse Masters. They have all the masters.
Yeah.
They don't have a Goon Master.
They don't have the masturbators.
I want the ultimate goon cave.
This guy, Ryan O'Neal, is ready to down pay $100,000 for the ultimate goon cave, and our goon experts are here to make his goon dreams come true.
Dude, and then they have all the drama. They're like, this goon cave needs to be done in 3 days. We're not even close.
Is it going to be a goon swoon for O'Neal, or did they hopes of the goon swoon come too soon?
People are asking you to grab my thigh.
Yeah.
If you do, dude, I will chop your fucking hand off.
Can I pinch that?
You know what
thigh?
they call these, dude? You know what they used to call these in the woods?
What?
The machetes of the woods.
Of the hands.
Dude, Goon Masters is actually something we should pitch. This is like an OnlyFans type.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, my God, dude. I love it. I think that we're really on to something here.
You made me nervous when you said, oh, my God, dude. I thought you were about to say, oh, my God, dude, we're not even recording.
No, I hope we are.
Do you remember when the first time we tried to go live on Discord and I wasn't live, but I thought I was, and I was talking to people for about 30 minutes?
And
I was talking to myself.
And I remember the stress level in the room was off the charts. You're like, I don't know. But hold on. Why we get away from Goon Masters here?
We won't.
This
Sorry.
is, dude, you could get, the setup would be unreal. A chair that's like the ultimate beaten chair.
Oh, the lube dispenser hanging from the ceiling.
I cloth.
Get the goon lube. You have a thing. You hit a button.
Goes, hey,
it shoots right on your dick.
Get
you
some
don't
goon
even
lube.
You don't even put it on your hands. It just shoots right on your dick.
Or a fleshlight that like just comes out and goons for you.
That's a hardcore gooning. By the way, I could get
he goes, maybe I could get on this show.
I could get on board with the fucking automatic fleshlight goon thing.
And you're gonna have some dude who's like a carpenter, but he's like a hardcore. He's pure goon. And he is just like, I'm trying my best. And then the head guy's like, We went out, brought in a specialist.
Yeah.
Who's a beat master, and you could sell this to porn.
He's going to be gooning in here to make sure that it's a good goon cave.
I think we should.
It's like 8 hours later.
I think you do this as a pure comedy. I mean, there are no comedy channels anymore, but
Yeah.
if this were Spike TV would have bought this like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Ultimate Goon Cave.
That's right. Monster Energy presents Goon Cave.
Now who are you going to pitch it to? Disney Plus?
Tubi, bro.
Maybe we'll put it on Hulu.
Well, maybe we will.
Dude, I've been watching some fucking comedy specials that have come out lately. They're wild.
Wildly good?
They're just people who've been doing comedy like 3 years. It's crazy.
That's when you should have your first special.
That's what I always say. If you haven't had it by 3 years, get out of the business.
If you don't have an hour within 3 months, what are you even doing?
If you can't headline after 8 months, if you're not headlining clubs, get the hell out of the business.
And by headlining clubs, we mean you do an hour at a restaurant, unprepared.
Hey, don't knock that. I was doing that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but you were paid like a club.
Yeah. I'll be in San Jose for the 8 people watching.
Patreon.com/SlopQuest.
I'll be San Jose Improv, 20th, 21st, 22nd.
Can I give a shout out to a new fan of ours?
Yes, absolutely.
Skylar sent us a chat. He said, just found this podcast off an Amazon review for a torque wrench. Very funny stuff so far.
Guerrilla marketing, baby. How did you guys make it as a podcast? Well, a lot of guys bought torque wrenches that year, and they saw the review.
And Brendan commented, he said, the guerrilla marketing for the show is nuts. He said, also, I constantly find myself calling people Little Dick Lothario under my breath too many times a day.
Look at this little Dick Lothario.
Is he in Double Tap?
Who?
Little Dick Lothario.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, you're asking me characters in a world that has existed for so long that I have no fucking idea. It's like going, hey, in episode 6, season 8 of Downton Abbey, was there a guy who delivered a pizza? You're like, what? I don't know.
If there was a guy who delivered a pizza on Downton Abbey, you would remember it.
Oh, because it was a period piece?
Yeah, it was a period piece.
Everybody had their
blood all over
period.
it. Very good. There we go.
Was it Tom Cruise in it?
Tom Cruise was not in Downton Abbey.
Oh, Mandela effect.
Yeah, Tom Cruise delivers a pizza on a parachute in Downton Abbey.
Why do people love Tom Cruise so much?
Because he's the last real movie star, bro.
Yes, but you have to keep in mind, you take out the Scientology thing. He abandoned a child. He has a child he hasn't seen in like 10 years.
True, but you've got to keep in mind that you're
What?
not wearing any green, and it's time for a little pinch.
Dude, what are these?
St. Patrick's Day pinching. That's gray.
What is this, dude? This is turning into some weird.
Let me get a little pinch.
Dude, I swear.
Let me get a little pinch, bro.
I'll have to bring my wife in to look on so that this doesn't turn weird.
She's going to say pinch him. She's going to say, I want to see it. She will.
Yes, that's fine. If you pinch when there's a third person in here, but just
Who
two
can enjoy
guys
it?
locked
You go,
in
it's
a...
gay if it's two guys. If my wife is nodding in enjoyment, then it's not gay.
Dude, 2 guys in a room trying to do a podcast, and you're like, let me give you those pinches.
You didn't wear any green at St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, dude.
And you're Irish.
I know. That's the whole point. The fake Irish wear the green, like imposters.
This is not, you pulled that out of your ass to avoid.
Because right now you're like, that's a pretty good excuse.
I did not think that's a good excuse.
Yeah, you did, dude. You're like, kudos to you, my friend.
No, this guy, what are you trying to do? This is the craziest gaslighting you've done so far.
No, it's not. I don't gaslight,
This
dude.
guy's just trying to convince me.
Light.
I think this guy actually wants a pinch.
Get the pinch out of the way.
I'm not. You know what? Now
You're not wearing green either.
Yeah, right here,
Dude,
the Game Boy.
Look at your knee.
That's
There's
not
paint
blood.
on there. You told me it was AIDS blood from a homeless guy.
That's not. You said that. When would I say that? Hey, look at my AIDS blood from a homeless guy.
Boom, gaslit.
You did. Yeah, you got me good, bro.
All right, back to Tom Cruise. Why do you think that he's a fucking...
Last movie star?
I mean, whatever. I mean, movie star.
Yeah.
He just makes the same movie, Mission Impossible.
That is the movie he makes.
Yeah. But my funny thing is people like hold him up to such high esteem. He's a shit father. He has 2 ex-wives that have basically zero interaction with him,
Yeah.
even though he has kids with them. Now, 2 are adopted, but he has it, and everyone's like, "What a great dude!
Yeah.
He's the best.
He's
he
awesome.
treats his crew. He doesn't beat the shit out of his crew on set."
Sounds good to me.
I love how when people aren't dicks, they're like, "This is unbelievable."
Because there's so many dicks, dude.
I know, but in his real life, he doesn't speak to his child because she's not a Scientologist.
Well, you got to have standards.
I know, but societal
Sometimes-
standards are fucking...
Sometimes your kids get in the way of your Scientology standards, and I can respect that.
What are you looking? What are you playing?
I have something to play for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay?
Go ahead.
Listen, you might need to rethink your relationship.
With God?
No, with your marriage.
With Tom Cruise. Okay.
This is going to blow the lid off.
Not let me fart, and he did not let me poop. He did not believe that girls farted and pooped. That is sick. That is a sick way of thinking because everyone does it. The freaking Kardashians poop and fart. It affected me so deeply. Be so embarrassed if I accidentally let out a little fart, you know, and he would make me feel so bad for it. I would go to his house, my body would like suck everything up, and for literally 2 days I could not go to the toilet because he had implanted on my mind that I could not go to the toilet. I would get really sick because of it. I would have really sore stomachs. I would get really bloated. When I met Adrian, I could not fart in front of him for like 6 months, and he was always like, "Why haven't you farted yet?" And I was like, "Because that's like gross. Like I don't want to do that. Like ew. Like that's embarrassing." Thank God he made me feel like it was okay to be a human, and he made me comfortable. And then like after 6 months I was good, and I'll do anything in front of Adrian. You will find someone that makes you comfortable as a human being. It's sick to think that way. It's literally psychotic.
Oh, it's psychotic and sick,
And
bro.
she goes, "We broke up 6 weeks later after I was doing anything I wanted in front of him." I don't tell anybody they can't fart. I get with people that have class and standards.
Dude, sometimes a
And-
fart can be classy.
I'm not even going to go down this road because I've gone down this road a million times.
I know.
But
I try to
it-
convince you of
It
classy
leads
farts.
nowhere. But I will say that sounded like that was edited
She
to say fart.
No, what happened was she blurred out. She censored fart and poop for the first 3 times,
Okay.
so that the algorithm would pick it up better.
Well, yeah, she was just with a psycho, dude.
You think so?
Look, I'm not telling you to not fart or take a crap.
Sounds like backpedaling to me.
By the way, I used to be this lady. I had my own self-imposed no dumping in people's houses.
How do you do that, dude?
I would go a couple days. If I stayed like a weekend to go see like a girlfriend in college or something, I would not do. I would go find a buddy's house, dump
How do you
there, and
hold
come
it
back.
in, dude?
It was just like I went a lot of pain, dude. That guy that she's talking about, he lives inside me, and he does it to me too. There's a little man in there who goes, "Don't dump in here, dude. You're gonna spoil the mood."
Yeah, I used to try to watch Pancakes take a dump all the time. She wouldn't let me.
You're unreal, dude.
But that's because you sat like a crow on top of the
He goes,
toilet.
"Look, dude. By the way, baby, if you got with this chick, dude, you'd be like, we'll eat in the bathroom while you're taking a dump. I would love it."
No, I don't love
Yeah,
that.
but because of my fucking whatever that online doctor diagnosed us as, or it wasn't even a doctor.
Autistic ADHD.
Yes, because of what that guy said, it made a lot of sense. Because any off smell, I'm done, dude.
Yeah.
I can't handle it. My brain does not function with smell. So I assume everybody's the same.
By the way, hell of a sentence.
What is-
My brain does not function with smell.
It doesn't, dude. So I've been in situations where I'm like, I'm like, ugh, I'm out of here. I've walked away from situations. Something about smells that, like some specific smell that I deem completely terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm out. Like I can't get over it. So I assume everybody's the same. So I don't want to take a dump at your house if I don't know you.
True.
And then you have to smell that because I know then we're not going to fuck. So that's the story. That's how I live my life. One
dump at a time.
One smell avoidance at a time.
What is the non-dump smell you hate the most?
Non-dump smell?
Yeah.
I mean, there really isn't. It's just, foul smells.
Okay.
Farms don't bother me.
What? Because you go
Dog shit, I can throw up.
You hate dog shit, dude. There's so
The
much
worst.
dog shit on the way to school when I went to school in the morning.
L.A., most of the streets, I have a feeling, and this is just a theory, I don't think they're using concrete anymore. I think they're just using dog shit for building material. Because it is a large amount. It's unreal to me. I mean, look, I'm culpable in this. Sometimes I walk my mom's dog and I'll just run away.
Dude, you can't do that because
I know
you
I
hate
can't, but it's either that or I throw up, dude. What do you want me to do?
I want you to throw up, obviously.
Fuck you.
It'd be
You're
the
like,
funniest
so that my
shit
daughter and
in
I
the
can walk to
fucking
school
world.
dog shit free.
Yeah, dude. If I saw you first thing in the morning dry heaving while picking up a huge bulldog load of duty or whatever, I would be like, that's funny as fuck.
He's a patriot.
Dude, there's a guy who is got like a cane and he's super fat and super old, and he's got a what is it called? A pit bull?
Yeah. He goes, what's that one dog nobody owns? Pit bull?
The pit bull leaves these giant human-sized dumps.
Yeah, they're big.
He bends over with a bag.
And you go, look at that old man.
He bends over with the bag, acting like he's going to pick
Oh,
it
I do
up.
this. I do this all the time, dude.
And then he does it. I see him not pick it up.
I do that, dude.
And then he
reach
does the
near
whole thing where
Yeah.
he like ties it up. He's tying up nothing. Dude.
I'll already have a dump in the bag, though, to make it look like I have a fake dump. That's what we should sell, dude. Fake dumps make it look like you've picked up a dump.
Dude, that is great because if someone goes, "Hey, you didn't pick up your dog shit," you go, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. What is this? You want me to eat it? And it's because it's not real dump. It's just like whatever. Maybe it's a chocolate bar thing that we make. But you know, look at this asshole. I'll eat it. And then nobody will ever fucking. No neighbor will ever fuck with you again. If you go, I didn't pick up my shit, then what the fuck is this? You reach it out, you bite into it, you chew
And
it.
then you go, oh, I hate the taste of it. I can't believe you made me do this. I'm going to sue you for emotional damage.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it has a lawyer's number on the
It comes with a lawyer. It comes
on the
with
package.
a law degree.
This,
Here you go.
you are hereby
You've been served.
a law degree.
No, you give it to the people. You just got subpoenaed.
A subpoenist?
You want to do a show or not?
This guy says.
But I would no. I get it, dude. I don't want to fucking pick up. I get it. I don't own a dog. I help my mom out. My mom has a pit bull that's like 80 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Now it was 70 like 2 weeks ago. It's like 80 pounds.
What did
And
it
she
eat?
weighs. My mom weighs 100 pounds.
So she uses his dog to go to the grocery store with a sled.
Yeah, she pulls the car. She
Imagine
saves
seeing a
gas.
sled on the streets of Los Angeles just sparking like crazy, and fucking bulldog and an old German woman in the back of it.
Mush. Do mush.
Do mush heist.
Rammstein, dude.
Picking up the groceries.
Was there anything? Rammstein was. Did they ever have anything bad come out about them?
I don't think
I can't
so.
remember if I'm thinking of somebody else.
I don't know.
Rammstein's still around.
Are they?
Why wouldn't they be?
I don't listen to Rammstein except for that one song.
Du hast
me.
It's a fucking great band, dude.
Yeah, you liked it because of the
Yeah.
German. Do you like 99 Red Balloons?
I do. 99 Luftballons.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I do the German version. Nina Hagen, dude.
How does it
fucking
go?
great.
Can you do the whole thing?
Yeah, it goes 99 Luftballons.
That doesn't. By the way,
What do you mean?
unbelievable melody.
How is that not it?
Do it again.
99 Luftballons. I don't.
Luftballons, oh Luftballons, 99 Luftballons, Luftballons, Luftballons go by.
It might be that.
Bump it on, down, down. Bump it on, down, 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 down.
That is it.
Bump
Yeah.
it on, down, down. Bump it on, down, 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 down. 99.
And then she starts speeding it up, dude.
Du
99.
hast die Maschine.
Rammstein covers 99. 99 Luftballons.
Bratwurst and Schuvenfeier.
Inside my shoe. All right, let's get this back on track.
Yeah. You want to talk Goon Cage?
No,
or-
I'm saying I check my shoes now when I walk home.
Uh-huh,
If
for
I
doggy
walk
doo?
around because there's dog shit all over the sidewalk.
There is dog shit. If
I
people
won't
who
even
don't live
go.
here, there's so much dog shit.
I won't even attempt to go in the grass ever. If I go in the grass, guaranteed dog shit.
Yeah, because this guy goes, if I take a shit in the grass, guaranteed I could get dog shit on me.
Yeah, dog shit on my shit.
By the way, that would be the ultimate. Some lady doesn't pick up her dog shit, so you take a dump in the grass right next to her.
Dude,
And you go, now you got to pick up both of them.
there's a guy I see who, have you seen the metal man that walks around here with the hat?
No, I haven't seen him
He's
yet.
been around this neighborhood for 20 years. I mean, since I got here. And all he ever says is, Jose, happy Halloween. No matter what time of year it is, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So
I avoid him some
he's not
days.
crazy.
He has a house in this neighborhood, which
for
means
real?
he's sitting on a fucking gold mine.
Yeah.
He's sitting on like a fucking $1.5 million house. I mean, it's a dump, but doesn't matter because the flipper's gonna come in and sell
Yeah.
for $3 million.
And they'll paint it gray
Yeah,
with gray floor.
broad as possible. But this guy, dude, every time he goes, Jose, my son, happy Halloween.
To you?
Anybody, and then I'll sometimes walk because other people like if you just happen to encounter him for the first time, you think he's fucking with you. But I go, happy Halloween, man. And he goes, happy Halloween. And then he'll sometimes if you go happy Halloween again, he goes, happy Thanksgiving. I don't know if
Maybe it's his bit.
I think it is because he has the most beat up piece. He has like a 50-year-old truck.
Yeah.
The suspension is blown out. One tire's about to explode, just filled with shit he found in the neighborhood. And I don't know where he's driving it. He just drives it around. I don't know what his deal is.
He drives it to the shit store.
He might, but this guy, I can't figure him out. And I tell Abby all the time, I go, this guy's fucking with us. He is. He has to be. This has been happening. This happens almost every single day.
Sounds like it's time for a little O'Neill street justice.
I go, fuck you. I get him in a rear naked joke. And they go, local man gets shot for saying happy Halloween too many times to local resident Ryan O'Neill.
Yeah, and you're on the news, you go, I knew he was fucking with me.
They go, a jury of his peers has acquitted Ryan O'Neill.
Yeah, in a shocking, what people are calling a shocking abortion of justice.
No, there's that. Dude, I want you to, when we leave here, I want to walk down the block. I don't have you walk by him. What if he
Your
says
block
nothing
is crazy.
to you?
You remember there were bounty hunters on your block.
Yes, there were bounty
I
hunters.
was a homeless meth dealer because I was drinking out of that fucking 2-liter.
Dude, this is this is a fucking vortex.
They go, is that your camper? That's what they said to me.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting on your stoop with a 2-liter chugging it. And they go, is that your camper?
Hey, man, you look like an RV owner. That's a compliment. In this economy, they go, you have money to live in an
That's
RV.
a homeowner in this economy.
My dream, dude, I've told you this many times. My dream is to move into one of these fucking RVs.
Well,
Wife won't get on board with it. But I said every day you wake up somewhere different.
shoot for the moon. You'll land amongst the stars.
I see these guys. I go, maybe they have it all figured out.
Yeah.
You could buy a used RV, dirt fucking cheap, dude.
Beat off in it all day.
The old Gooner RVs.
Gooner on the road with Gooner RVs because Goon Cave goes mobile.
We're going to a Gooner convention. We
This
got all our Goon pals.
This season, Goon Caves hit the road. We check out
That would be great.
the best tour bus Goon Caves.
Yeah. We run into other Gooners. Like, you run into, like, an 80-year-old couple at an RV park, and you're like, how hard do you goon in this bad boy? And they go,
I've been gooning in this for years.
no, they'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Go see my grandson.
He
He's
goes, you want
bored."
to see my old-fashioned Goon Cave? And you go in there, and he's got film strips, like nudie film strips. He's got a fucking spool onto the fucking thing. He's got to pull a projector screen down. And Senator goes, I've got this hooked into the wall so the projector screen don't fall over when we're gooning on the road.
He has one of those fucking things that go up and down with water.
Yeah.
He's got a hand on it, and it just jerks him off. He goes, you see the curvature of my penis from this.
He goes, the bumpier the ride, the better the gooning.
My wife drives. I just goon back here.
It don't bother her none. Her pussy ain't worked for years.
She goes, I met him when he was 16. He was 25. Or I was 16. He was 25. And he was gooning back then hard.
His Goon Cave back then was his old paper route where he would He would set up Tijuana Bibles all over the handlebars of his bicycle, and he'd goon on the road.
I like when you ever watch, there's a guy who interviews like old people about
Yeah.
life advice. And he just interviewed this fucking lady, she's like 90. And she just talks about how she got married when she was like fucking 16.
Yeah.
She goes, well, if you met a guy, you had to marry him. And then she had like kids, and she's like, this is the most miserable like 40 years of my fucking life. She goes, that was what you did back then. You fucking, if you met a guy, you went on 3 dates with him, you had to marry him.
That is wild.
Yeah.
Dude, did you ever see that viral video of that lady? She's interviewing her grandmother about her life.
No.
And her grandmother's like,
have you seen this? This lady interviewing another lady.
grandma's like 90 something, 95-year-old black lady.
Yeah.
And she goes, she wants to know if you have any interesting things to say about your life. And she goes, interesting? I used to love licking his asshole.
No,
that is true.
No, that's not true.
God damn it, O'Neill. Now
that
you're going to
true?
make me find it, and you're going to
Are you being for real? Is
Yes,
this fucking
it is
for
true,
real?
dude.
Okay. Okay, then I believe you.
90,
Play it.
I'm going to have to look it up.
And what does the daughter,
Everyone's
the
like,
granddaughter
don't-
say? She goes, oh, yeah, tell me more about it, Grandma. Is the husband alive?
No, he's dead.
How did he die?
I don't know. Probably from
Bending over, he goes, time to lick it. He just fell and hit his head.
This is going to be impossible. It's just porno.
Yeah, it's hard. It's impossible because it doesn't exist.
No,
Did you
told
dream
me.
it? Or is
No,
this
this is real, dude. This is real. Hold on, let me see.
Israel? Why do you
You
always promote Israel out
You
here?
have to stop with that joke. It's one of the worst.
I don't think you're going to find it. So let's just pretend it's real.
I'm going to find it. I'm just going to look for inappropriate black grandma.
Is this what we're doing now?
You don't
While
like
you-
this?
No.
Then don't criticize as
Is this it?
I think I might be finding it. Hold on.
Is that your Goonin phone? Because it might just be the
I-
AI may have learned to only search for jerkin materials.
I only use my imagination, dude.
Okay. I just draw out scenes I like.
That's true. I used to draw out tons of
I
scenes.
know. I've heard.
I'm gonna
story.
find this for you on the next episode.
Send
So I'm
it
not
to
gonna-
me.
I'm
All right,
not
let's
gonna-
pretend this is true.
This is true. And
So she
everyone
goes, I like-
They go like that.
Who?
She's at a nursing home. The mom is there, and
The other-
the granddaughter. So the daughter, the granddaughter,
Who
and
gasps?
The people listening.
I know who's
story.
listening.
The-
Other old people.
No, the mom and the granddaughter,
Oh.
and they go, no, you can't say that. And she goes, she's like doing her mouth like this. She's like, I like licking his ass. I like to lick his ass.
Why do they tell her she can't say that?
I don't know.
She can say whatever the fuck she wants.
She goes, I miss getting dick down. She's saying
No.
like crazy shit.
They
dude.
just fed her these lines, dude.
no,
they
dude.
had to have.
No.
She said dick down.
Yeah, dude.
She said dick
No, she's
down.
just getting that dick.
Are you
or
sure this
something like
wasn't Medea?
that. I wasn't watching Medea and going, oh, this is real.
Yeah, Medea eats his ass. The new fucking Medea spinoff.
This is real, dude. Don't say it.
Listen, this sounds like a Medea bit. Oh, got to eating that ass. Yeah.
That doesn't
so
sound like it.
good.
She didn't have teeth, dude. She was going, oh,
And she said
God.
dick down.
She didn't say dick down. She
Yeah,
said,
she did.
she said
You're
she
right.
liked
She
getting
did say.
fucked. And she did say licking his ass.
What's wrong? Why would they censor an old lady like that? Oh, your parents didn't fuck? Are you out of your mind?
Because I think that they didn't want her saying that in front of the granddaughter who's trying to do a report for school.
Do you think that you're the reincarnation of this dead old lady? Because if your daughter comes and interviews you, you go, oh,
I wouldn't say that shit, dude.
Why?
Well, first of all, it would
But
be
what if
my-
you're like-
it would be my granddaughter, you know?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
But no, I'm not going to say
But you're
crazy stuff.
senile at this point. Oh, you think you're going to have the wherewithal to censor yourself? Dude, you can't censor yourself now.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
think you're 85 years old, you go, oh, like, yeah, talk like this from a great. You talk like this in front of strangers. You're talking like this in front of strangers.
It's only at the bank, and it was only to make you laugh.
And
okay?
then, yeah, I know, dude, at the bank. Fuck it. Dude, I'll also be there going, Hey, Andrew, I'll tell you one thing he hated: eating ass. And then you go,
By the way, okay, fine. You would get me with that. Fine. If you want me to tell my grandchild
I roll over and
that I
start
love
ramming your
eating-
wheelchair with mine.
eating ass, if you wanted me to say that, then you coming over to me in your wheelchair and saying this guy never ate ass I would be in an argument with you.
You know what also would get you to do it? I'd be like, it'd be funny. I'd make me laugh pretty hard. The rest of the people there, if you told
That's
your
true.
granddaughter.
That's true. That's true. The problem is, if I think that you're gonna laugh, I'm gonna say crazy shit. Like when the guy goes, "I need to create a password for you," and I go, "Oh, let's put butts and farts in it."
Yeah. This is a pedestrian, dude. Just a regular guy. He's trying to
That's
fucking
what
get
makes
by.
it funny. It's that
To
he has
yourself.
to listen to it because we're his.
Yeah, I
customers.
know, but that's the fucking dickest move ever. You're like, this guy has no choice but to listen to what we say.
Okay, that's not the dickest move ever. I'm not saying gross stuff like decapitated heads or anything.
You said farts and butts, and the guy was clearly Muslim.
He was not
Goes-
clearly Muslim.
We don't speak like that around here.
And I go,
He goes, in my country, you lose your hand to speak like this.
yeah, well,
to
you're
me.
gonna lose your job unless you fucking type that shit in.
He goes, in my country, I'm a military leader
Oh yeah.
who killed 2,000 people.
Well, welcome to the USA, bitch. Now type in.
We're your clerk at a bank.
Now type in fart butt knob slobber, but all the O's are zeros.
All the exclamation points are upside down like dicks.
Oh, they do look like wieners. That's
Yeah.
a good way to do it.
That's my advice to anybody working with Andrew DeWitt. Don't go out in public where you actually have to conduct real business.
All right. I can handle myself sometimes, but
He goes, but when these great opportunities for bits come, like when you're at the bank and the guy goes, what's your password? What do you want your password to be? You fucking idiots. Let's do farts and dicks and farts and stuff.
I said that to you.
You wonder why
guys.
people don't take you seriously in the business world. Dude, you imagine if you were at a company, like if you were an
I
investor,
do run a company.
you would be like one of those, you would be one of these eccentric lunatic CEOs. Then people would model themselves after you. They're like, this guy was like a pervert, did crazy shit.
Dude, that's what happened to that guy from Los Angeles Apparel or whatever.
Steve Jobs?
No, he did not run that. What was that? What was that company called?
Apparel. It's something.
L.A. Apparel. What was
Yeah.
it called?
Yeah, I know.
American Apparel.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean that guy started out normal? No, the guy was taking every photo that was an advertisement for American Apparel was like a
chick
fucking
with her
chick that
ass
was like
hanging out.
15 years old.
Dude,
That wait, hold on, dude. How are you equating doing bits at the bank to a guy who I believe got in trouble for like fucking around?
with his coworkers. That's what it did.
Also like doing wasn't it?
I don't know.
underage?
I
don't
don't
know.
know
It's all
that.
allegedly.
I do know that a lady from Rolling Stone or somewhere interviewed him, and during the interview, he beat off to completion.
Okay, that has nothing to do with us going to the bank.
I'm
and you
saying
going-
I'm better than that.
I'm
Okay.
better than a guy who jerked off in front of a Rolling Stone reporter unsolicited. I mean, you're a fucking dude. What a bar! Did you have to dig a hole to put that bar that low?
Hey, here's the deal, dude. Farts and
Guess what, dude? Jeffrey Epstein. Better than that, dude. I didn't have an island where I raped
me
kids.
being at a bank and saying type in diarrhea, but for the
Yeah, that's better than the fucking
that's
American
hilarious.
Apparel guy.
That guy's in a suit.
He goes, hey guys, I'm gonna say something that's gonna blow people's minds. It might be controversial. You know Joe Francis, the Girls Gone Wild guy? I'm better than that guy.
All right, here's the deal.
I didn't have to go to prison.
That guy
I
is
didn't-
in a suit. He's trying to act all fancy. You
the
know?
American Apparel guy?
No, the bank man. Okay.
Now he offended you.
No, he didn't offend me.
He goes,
I was just like,
this guy's wearing a
let's make
suit.
sure-
How dare this guy wear a suit to his job where he's required to wear a suit?
yeah, but here's the
It
deal.
wasn't like this. It wasn't a sign where it said suit optional. Show up however you want. This guy showed up with a fucking suit.
No, dude. What
Other
I'm saying,
people are in swim trunks.
Okay, here's the deal. We're sitting in his cubicle, dressed like we are now.
Yeah.
All right. he is at our mercy. Okay. He's
What
in a
a
suit.
psychotic thing to say.
He's in a suit. I'm gonna make him type diarrhea. Okay. I'm gonna make him do it, O'Neill.
He goes, this is my power move of the day.
Dude, you know how good I felt after making him type
He goes,
diarrhea?
as soon as I walk out
bullshit?
this door, I have no power. But in here, you work for me. And I'm going to make you type diarrhea, you piece of shit.
And then this guy had the nerve to just look at the carpet like it wasn't the funniest shit ever.
No, dude, I just like, I've worked these jobs. Just fucking want to go home.
Maybe it's a bright spot in his day.
He goes, yeah, he wants to go home. First, he's going to have to be my bitch.
I'm not making him my bitch by typing diarrhea. I'm saying it's time for some fun. Okay?
It didn't seem like it was his idea of fun.
Well, that's even better because it makes my idea of fun even more fun.
He's like, you know what else I like to do? I like to fucking drive by fucking gas stations and I honk my horn and tell the attendant to come out and then I throw a milkshake at him and go, you're on my time now, bitch. Then I drive away.
Yeah, all those gas station attendants in Los Angeles.
What happened to full serve gas stations?
It's over. It was
used to be a
required
thing.
in Oregon for years. It was required.
I saw a thing in Japan where they like you fucking pull up. They like come from the ceiling.
That's true. They have a glass plate above you, and you get to watch
What?
them pour the gas all over. But you do have to wear a suit for that.
Isn't it Washington? Washington, you can't pump your own gas.
No, Oregon.
Or Oregon. Okay.
Yeah. My brother said it creates a lot of jobs too.
Yeah. I also I wear a plastic glove when I go pump the gas.
So you don't get AIDS needles poking you.
Look, when's the last time that handle was ever cleaned? 58,000 people have
You
touched
can
that
clean
fucking
it if you
handle.
want to.
Why would I do that? That's not my job. I wear a plastic glove.
This guy goes, I will partake in the shit, protect it, and leave it for other people. I won't
No.
be neighborly and clean it, though.
I will wear
Did
a
you know
plastic
that I
glove.
hand sanitize that stuff? I get a sanitizer wipe and I wipe it down for other people.
Every while people are honking, going, "Pump the fucking gas, retard!"
And I go, hey, you say that to me one more time, I'm going to make you type diarrhea into a computer.
What bank do you work at? Because guess what? I'm gonna open up an account, and then you'll
You're
pay.
gonna have to do-
Then you'll pay like you've never paid before. You'll pay with typing diarrhea, and all your coworkers are gonna see this, and they're gonna fucking think you're a joke.
That would get someone. What are these people saying?
What are these people saying? Sound like you could make a parody of Breaking Bad with this RV gooning action.
That's true. That's good.
Tracy Burgess. I haven't seen him back in a long
Hey,
time.
Tracy.
That would be, that would be great. Breaking
would
Bad
be.
spinoff.
He'd be like, you got the wrong type of plastic to goon in, Jesse. It's going to melt through the floorboards.
The gooning cartel
Yeah.
shows up. They're like, look, we've been trying to buy good gooning material from you. And your last supplier got killed. Now you're our new guy. You're going to goon for us.
Don't fuck this up.
Oh, I do think that has legs.
You go,
Goon Cave Masters.
I'm the one who goons. That's what he said.
They call him Heineberg.
Heine Snifferberg.
Hymanberg.
Oh, that's, yeah. I don't know. Watch a lot of hymen porn.
I don't know. It's sexual, though, I guess.
Yes, it is, in a way.
What would be a good gooning, Dave?
I don't know. We'll
You
go
got
with
the-
your theme. How about vaginal canal porn? How about birth canal porn? Oh, shit. Dude, I can see your birth canal. It's fucking
That's
crazy,
fucking
dude. What'd
gross.
you say, hymen? You go,
Yeah.
oh, dude, I just typed in, chick finally loses her hymen at 25 years old. Hymen porn is crazy.
I'm trying to think of something. Heisenberg.
Yeah, I get it, dude. Okay?
Hymanberg.
Stick to the diarrhea.
Hymanberg. Yeah, I know. Fucking guy. Hey, if you see this guy coming into your business, I got news for you. Buckle up, buckaroo, because you're on his time now.
If I'm by myself, you're fine. If O'Neill's with me, I'm going to be doing bits and I won't be able to stop it, and they might be bad bits.
This is why I don't go house hunting with you, because you're like, hey, realtors on our time.
By
I'm
the
gonna
way-
rip farts in the car. I'm gonna fucking.
Did you know what I would do if we were looking at a
Yes.
house together, bro?
Yeah.
I'd take a shit in the toilet, bro. I'd be like,
I like how this is socially acceptable. Are you out of your mind, dude? What are you talking
hey, you
about?
got to take it for a spin, is what I would say.
Guy goes, well, let's test this out right here. How's this flush?
Dude, by the way, you would think,
What's the pipe diameter on here?
dude, you would think it was funny as shit if I was rocking out a fucking super farty dump that everyone could hear at an open house.
No, am I there to actually buy a house?
Yeah.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
You
Dude,
brought me with you.
yeah, 20 years ago, I'd have been like, let's fuck this shit up. Now, I'm like, no, let people do their business, dude.
Yeah,
I'm tired of wasting people's time.
This guy,
Because I don't want my time wasted.
this guy has the same impulse control issues I do, okay?
Yeah, and my impulses are this. I don't want to fucking take a dump in the toilet at open house.
Why does it seem like you have it more together than I do?
Because I definitely fucking do.
That's not true. You
Oh.
gave yourself a concussion, you son of a
I didn't give myself I didn't go, guess what, dude?
Oh, they made you ski into a tree.
You know what? Fucking, this day's so fucking boring. You know what spiced it up? I'm gonna head first to that tree, bro. I should have checked to see if snow came off. If I hit it hard enough that snow came off
that
the
would've been
branches.
hilarious.
But I didn't give myself a concussion. I had an accident, and I got a concussion.
right.
And I didn't realize because I drove yesterday for the first time, and I go, oh, that's a bad idea.
You said that bad idea?
Yeah. Good thing is that.
What
Hey,
kind of
see
car-
me in San Jose this weekend.
What kind of car were you driving? The guy where you have to use your feet through the floorboards?
Probably
This
was
guy
better.
said that bad idea. He's got stone cylinder on the front of it.
Yeah, maybe.
You fill a Pelican up with gasoline and then have it throw it up in the fucking
What
gas
is the
tank.
Flintstones? Gooner style.
Gooner Flintstones.
Goonstones.
This guy loves two things: Flintstones and gooning.
Imagine if that was, dude, we're like 80 years old. We're walking down the street. One of these guys with these cameras goes, hey, guys, a little life advice. How'd you make all your money? And you're like, oh, our Gooner brand. We had gooning cartoons. We had gooning cave
Goon
shows.
tunes.
Yeah, Goon tunes.
Dude, I could make a fortune with Goon
Goon
tunes.
tunes would be right. Yeah, that's right up your alley.
Goon tunes would be great, dude.
Great stories, big loads.
Great, big, yeah, great.
You
story,
are
big
doing
loads.
Goon tunes, dude. Babes in Dongaria was just Goon tunes.
Yeah, I stopped doing Babes Dungaria though.
Yeah, because you tried to make it. You go, well, I want this to be on HBO Max.
Yeah.
People are like, this should be on the dark web.
Dude, I gotta find the review of it where the guy goes, "This artist looks like he's much more skilled than he is when he's drawing this thing. Everything is as hastily drawn as possible, except for the titties and the wieners, which have immaculate, oftentimes excruciating detail."
Oh, it has immaculate degeneration.
That's what my doctor said I had.
He goes, your brain, he goes, normally I'm an eye doctor, but I just want to say your brain has immaculate degeneration.
And you go, I hope it's wet, immaculate degeneration.
Not dry, immaculate. Dude, that's religious shit. That's what we should start spreading.
What?
We go, my child, you have immaculate degeneration.
Oh, because you're losing your
Yeah.
religion? That's great.
Yeah.
'Cause
Then
of the
punch him,
gooning.
dude, like that guy last week. Punch him in the fucking chest. If you weren't here for that, was he a youth pastor?
Yeah, you bastard punch.
Some kid made him so mad because one, he's like, this guy is
Way
bad
too
news.
smart.
He was smart,
And that's
we want him
dangerous.
stupid as fuck. Two, this guy real sarcastic fuck.
When are you gonna start taking God seriously? That's what he said.
And the guy, and then he just punched the kid in the chest. Psychotic, dude.
It's
Have
like
that guy arrested.
This guy would hate Goon Cave talk.
Oh, yeah, good thing he works at a bank. He's only a part-time youth pastor.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
let's go make this
How
guy.
mad would a church be when they get our free nonprofit DVD called "Gooning the Christian Way"?
That's what we should do.
How great would that be?
That would be how to goon in God's eyes.
Goon with God.
Goon with God. Hey guys, we're youth pastors. I'm Pastor Ryan. That's Pastor Andrew.
Well, I'm gonna change my name from Pastor Andrew to
And my identity. I'm also gonna wear a pig mask.
and I'll have a puppet.
Nobody's gonna come, dude. We have one guy with a
Oh, no
pig
one's gonna
mask
come
with
because
big
I want
tusks.
to change my
And they
name.
go, we don't want to show our true identity because we're afraid.
No,
that-"
I'm saying I don't want my name to be Pastor Andy. It's going to be something different, like Pastor O'Neill.
He goes, I'm Pastor Ryan. This is Pastor O'Neill. Or our true identities. You'll never find them. You'll never know what they really are. You fucking look at you when you frozen. Fucking tart it out, dude. Are you on drugs again?
No, I swear I'm not on drugs.
This is going to be the only podcast where I have to piss test you every week. And if you fail, you get in trouble, dude. That would be...
These guys said I could get in trouble.
Yeah.
Big trouble. Big trouble.
I'm going to order a piss test from Amazon, dude. How much is a piss test from Amazon?
I
Probably
don't
can't be
know.
much. I'm going to piss
Probably
test.
$30.
Next week, we're going to piss test you, dude. See what drugs you're on.
Would you say I have...
If you test positive, dude, then there's going to be repercussions.
Oh, is that a Costco step ladder?
No.
Yes, it is.
That's
Look
a
at it.
step-
Look at the label. It says Costco at the top of it.
That's a Costco real ladder. It's not a step ladder.
You fucking piece of shit. You want to do a show? Do you want to do a show?
I'm doing it.
Dude, I'm going to drug test you before every episode.
You should. I've been clean. I've been mostly clean since September.
This guy said mostly.
Yeah.
I've been clean. I have a couple muscle relaxers here. But I haven't had them today.
Guys, I haven't had it today. That doesn't even say Costco, you fuck.
Yes, it does on the handle.
No, it says
Cosco.
Yeah, there's no T.
No, there is no T. Costco.
Yeah. It's a Costco, not Costco.
I say Costco. And do you know what their
He
slogan
goes, that's the Mexican Costco.
Do you know what their slogan is with those step ladders? It
What?
says it on the label.
What?
It says, "Why put away when looks so great?" That's what it says on
No,
all
it
of them.
doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Do I need to go get this?
God damn it, you son of a bitch. This is real.
Okay.
I'm swearing
Do you
to
have one of these?
Yes, I do have the exact one.
He goes, and I never put it away because it does look so
My
good.
wife and I have done that bit for about 15 years.
What?
Why store away when it looks so great?
I know. I literally have been to your house. They're like, hey, sit on one of our step ladders. You want to eat off the step ladder?
Dude, honestly, probably not a bad idea. If you had a step ladder, it's the perfect dining. Like if you're sitting on the couch eating, it's like a TV dinner tray.
This is spoken like a man.
It's right here, bro. It's perfect.
You know what? Home ownership is not for you. It is not, dude. It's not at all.
Why?
Because you're like, dude, do you know how, dude, I'm a fucking degenerate. I don't eat off of a step ladder. I mean, you're in your 40s, dude, and you go, fucking, Jesus, dude, you can put shit up high, you can eat off of it.
I'm saying a stepladder may be the perfect thing to eat off of when you're on the couch. That step is big.
Oh, dude.
When you fold that
You
son of a bitch
imagine
out,
when your daughter, like, she meets a guy, goes over to the parents' house for dinner. She's like looking around. And she goes, "Where's your step ladder? How am I going to eat? There's no step ladders set out."
where's your stepladder and half painted Gundams?
Do you guys? Your dad isn't hiding any penises that he's been painting. Her mind is going to be blown, dude.
What do you mean?
We're not living in the real world here, dude.
That is true.
We're recording in a garbage dump.
By the way, you guys can't see this, but if you turn the camera even an inch away, there's a pile of trash. There's a pile of trash to the ceiling. To the ceiling. O'Neill said he spent 2 weeks getting this office ready. He shoved everything he owned into the corner. It's a fire hazard. This whole room is a fire hazard. Once we start recording, we can't leave to piss because we'd have to take the whole podcast apart.
The door. Hey.
And this guy thinks it's bad for me to have a sandwich off a step ladder.
Dude, you know how mad my wife is about these car magazines? She goes, "You don't even fucking look at them." I go, "I read every one of them." She goes, "You're a liar."
Why wouldn't she keep your car magazines? Dude.
I'm going to, dude. It's the one thing that
What
I
is this
have.
guy saying? Someone's saying something with a red letter. What is this?
Am I the asshole? Because I want to watch what? I want to watch Slop Quest while doing the dishes with my lady, but she wants to sit in complete silence.
She would rather sit in complete silence than listen to this. Dude, that means she hates this
Wait,
show.
let's give her a shout out right now. What's your
her
lady?
name?
What's your lady doing the dishes?
We'll give
name?
her a
We'll make her
dishes
feel
name.
real special.
Let's give her a dishes name.
Washy.
Well, she scrubs a lot.
Watch, he scrubs a lot with big tits.
oh, let's work it into the name. Not with big tits.
Oh, Biggie.
Soapy.
Biggie McTitty wash salon.
Biggie McSoapy.
Biggie McSoapy titty.
Biggie McSoapy titty?
Yeah, I get it. I just want to listen to this.
Make it a name.
Oh.
Biggie McSoapy Tittensburg.
Yeah.
There you go.
Washes a lot.
Washes a lot.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you
wife.
go. Does that make you feel special?
you got it.
We could, if what are you doing?
Kayla. Her name is Kayla.
Hey, Kayla. Enjoy the show. We got to cross over, dude.
Already, dude?
Yeah, I got to talk about this guy who makes lettuce tobacco.
Oh, can I play one thing before we cross
Yes.
over? Dude, did you see that a fart shut down the Disney ride? This is fucking
No.
unbelievable.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Where'd you get this news from? First of all, news source?
Fart shut down a Disney World ride yesterday. This fart also forced the ride to be evacuated. According to official reports, at approximately 4:40 in the afternoon, a man farted on the Haunted Mansion. The smell was so disturbing to guests that they started getting out of their doom buggies, gasping for air. This is strictly prohibited at Disney World and is extremely dangerous. However, as soon as people started getting out of their ride vehicles, Disney cast members forced an emergency stop on the attraction. When they do this, it requires them to evacuate the ride and the line. We reached out to someone who was on the Haunted Mansion at the time this happened. According to our source, they were passing Madame Leota when a pungent odor filled the air. People around them started reacting to the stench, which was immediately recognized as a human fart. They mentioned the smell was so strong it had guests coughing and gasping for air. Clearly, things were going wrong, and that's when people started getting out of their doom buggies and running to avoid the stench. The man who farted was identified and kicked out of Disney World, and the report states that he is currently being banned from Disney World for 2 months because of this. For more on this, click the link in our bio or visit mousetrapnews.com. Hey,
Mousetrap News.
This
dude.
is not real, dude.
You don't think so?
There's not a chance in hell that a guy got banned for farting. Do you know how much they'd be sued?
I don't know, man. Seems real to me.
He goes, look.
You've called every single thing I've brought up not
You know,
real.
This stems
You even
back.
tried to say,
I know.
why I put away
Because
what
this
looks so
goes
great.
back to you saying that 12 little people fought a lion.
Dude, I did get sad because some of them got killed by the lion.
It's not true. Stop.
They did.
What do you play? We getting out of here? Slop.
That's them getting killed by the lion.
All right, here we go. Patreon.com/SlopQuest.
Right. And then you can send us emails if you want us to read something on the air. Slopquest@gmail.com.
Yes, and do you have a phone number now?
Not yet.
Okay,
It'll be. We're
next
getting
week.
a voicemail set up soon. I'm trying to
And-
find a good, more reliable than a Google Voice.
Check me out at Ryan O'Neill Comedy. You can see Andrew on Tapas.
And Comic Fury
Lucille.
with Tarnation Lucille,
Lucille.
my webcomic.
Yeah.
And if you want to see what I also did, I painted some mouse titties as a commission. And that's what DeWitt paints. You can check that out, dude. What the fuck? I don't have a normal life.
It's good for gooning, bro.
This
Goon
is-
away.
All right, and here we go.